back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Mark Talks Football. And today we are carrying on with the Football Manager Save. If you don't know what's been going on, the videos that happened last week were all pre-recorded. And during the week, last week, my laptop just died. So I've had to go and borrow another laptop and see if I've actually been clever enough to maybe get the saves that I was looking for and what I was trying to do down. And by the look of it, I have, because all the stuff's done. My wrestling channel took a setback because of that. But we are here and we are ready to go. Since the last I saw you, we played Sheffield United and Leeds. We've played 3 games since then. And we have got the first game of the Champions League and Manchester City tonight. We have had transfers out. We've had transfers in. We are currently also doing very well money-wise. So, without further ado, let's go over and have a look about what's been going on around the club. And let's get into the first 2 matches, shall we? So here we are. We are currently going to be making a profit this season of 69 million. Last season we made a loss, but that's absolutely fine. But at the same time, we are selling like crazy. If we have a look here, we have made 120 million compared to the 49 million we've spent since the first. But at the same time, we spent a lot last season as well. The 49 million have gone in. Let me just show you a player that's gone out. Morotto has left. He has signed for Real Madrid. We have sold him for 48 million, rising to 54 million. Brought it for 29, so made a bit of profit out of that. But we have brought in a replacement from Real Madrid. It is Johnny Stones. He has come in for, I think it was around about 6 million. 6 million we paid for him. He's on quite high wage. I think he's the highest wage player at the club, but that doesn't matter with his experience. He's coming in to do a job for us as well. So let's have a look at the fixtures we have played so far. Sheffield United and Leeds, as you know, we lost 1-0 to West Ham, rightly so. We then beat Southampton quite comfortably, then beat Leicester 1-0 as well. Penalty after the 13th minute. Not really creating much or doing much during that game, but we got to where we needed to get to. We've now got Manchester City coming up today, who are 4th. And then our first Champions League game, where we will be playing Beşiktaş. And then next episode, we will have Man United, PSV. And then Liverpool, Barcelona moving on during out the week as well. So we've got a lot of games coming. Manchester City, Beşiktaş. Here is the lineups we are playing this season or what we've been doing. So it's the same of what we've been doing. The only change now is Johnny Stones is now on the bench instead of Nathan Collins. And it's basically all of this. So this is what we're doing with this team so far. This is the performance we're doing. We've also had a bid for Michael Elise from Bayern München. They offered £54 million. I rejected because in 5 appearances, he's got 3 goals and 2 assists. So he is someone who's critical, 100 million or nothing, it will be going to them. Nicholas Jackson turning up this season, getting 3 goals in 4, so doing well. So let's get into this, shall we? This is a new computer, so I'm making sure that it doesn't properly lag while you guys are watching. And also, I'm down the corner here with a new layout and overlay, so making it look a little bit more professional, shall we say. Sort of, it is me. So, here we are. Manchester City at home. We're going to go balanced. We're not going to go too much into this thinking about it. I'm also having a cider. As I'm recording this, on Saturday the 9th, we're currently watching the Sidemen charity match half time. And I am sweating out of my arse, and a nice cold cider is making it feel a little bit better. But as I don't know whether you can hear, there is noise in the background, and that is just my fan, because it is fucking hot. So, here we go. Nice balanced approach. Manchester City third under Carlo Ancelotti as they sacked Pep Guardiola last season. And obviously we are the home team at Wembley. Also, we have also broken our record attendance as well, with 57,000 people turned up for the last home game, 45 here, but we're upgrading to a 30 something thousand seater stadium at the end of this season, and we're getting at least 40, 50 this season, so maybe we might need to look at maybe upgrading again at the end. But lovely ball in. Going all the way back now. Manchester City on the play. Going for it now. Going out wide. Going down the line. Crosses it in. And I think that could be a penalty. Can't be asked. Here we go. Number 11. Haaland. And 1-0 Manchester City after 29 minutes. It's fucking irritating. But we're slowly building this team. I don't expect us to be any proper title contenders for another 2 seasons. And there's get it on target. Just get it on target. But as I say, I'm not expecting us to be title challengers for like another 2 seasons. We need to slowly build everything up and bring it slowly, but also making a profit and trying to stabilise this team moving forward. So we want to make sure. Let's go a bit positive now. But yeah. Half time, 1-0 down, Carlo Ancelotti's side. Terrible. Let's change this up for the second half, please. Let's go. Manchester City are now top of the league. We move down to 7th. Elise to Nick. Nick out wide to Nouts. Here comes Sersic. Gets tackled. Out wide to Elise. Nicholas Jackson. He has to bury that. He had to bury that for us to even really stand a chance moving forward. Elise swings it into Nancy. Doesn't get it in. Goes around the post. Bit better now from the Royals. Trying to go a little bit, push a little bit more. Let's encourage them a little bit as well. Let's make some changes. Jackson's not doing well. Bobby can come on. Omos not having a great game. Let's bring on Johnny Stones. Nick as well can come off as well. Made one more change. Sersic not doing well, so we're going to bring on Adra Gora coming in. But with Beşiktaş, we will be making a wholesale changes and a lot of changes going into it, just because we need to. That's why we're going to need to do that. So, a bit more positive from the lads trying to go forward, but not doing what I want it to do, and that's the issue we've got so far. Just got to make sure that we can carry on. Come on, lads. No one's really playing well. No one's playing shit. And I've also got the Rugby World Cup on as well at the same time, so. Ireland apparently absolutely, not apparently, are absolutely demolishing Romania. Yeah, this is going to end in a loss. This is unfortunate. Quite disappointed in that. But we're going to go into the Champions League tie against Beşiktaş next, where hopefully we can pick up that most important. Should have won that match. Should have done better, but we're going to go into that. We're going to make a lot of changes against Beşiktaş. Get some of those players that haven't played so far and see what they can do and get some rest of these, and then we will see. Right, we will be back in. Right, we are back, and we are back with a bang. We are going up against Beşiktaş now in the UEFA Champions League, our first Champions League game of the season, and as you can see by the thumbnail, you know the challenges we have got this season. We have got double Germany back to back at the end of this campaign, so it's going to be difficult. Right now, though, you're going to come in for your first start of the season Brian Murphy's going to come in. Johnny Stones is coming in. We got Nathan Collins as well, who's going to be playing. Valentin Baracco as well. Player who had some interest during the summer, but I wasn't having any of it. I wanted him. Oscar Pereira coming in. João Neves coming in to be the Michael Elise. Sersic is going to be the Gura. And then Brian Bobby will come in. We've also got Kamara on the bench as well, who will be coming on at some point to get some game time. And he is listed for a loan, but we're not doing it. Most of these players are getting their first start or could be going further. So I want to see something different from these lads. I do want to see that because normally I press the wrong button. So that is absolutely fine. Right, here we go. Start going. Haaland. Picked it up the fun. I fucking hate him. Haaland. But here we go. Going up against Beşiktaş, who are managerless. They got any players I know? I know him. Anyone on the bench? No, not really. Do I know him? I think I do. I'm not sure. Right, let's go. We are favourites for a reason. Go out there. We are away in Turkey. The champion. Let's go. First Champions League game of the season, away in Turkey. Could we come out of here with something? I'm looking to do something in this game. Some of these players don't really play, and it's all about them. And the first corner in, and they're on the counter. We win it back. Diaz out wide, going down the line. Cuts it back into Aguda, Baracco. Back to Garcia. Back to Collins. Nice little recycling there. Diaz, Pereira. Back to Stones. Here we go. Over the top, Oscar Pereira. Could that be 1-0? It may have just looked a little bit offside to me. But we will see. No, it's not. Oscar Pereira gets his first goal of the season. Gracia Adra over the top to Pereira. And Pereira buries it in for the first goal in the Champions League to make it 1-0 to the Royals. Fuck, it's hot in this bloody place. So, could they get their first goal from a free kick? Low, over the top. I have dirt on my screen and it is really irritating me. There we go. Right, a nice play out wide. Into the middle of Garcia. Over the top. Doesn't get it. Back out wide. And here they go. Beşiktaş now recycling the ball to try and go over the top. But Baracco's there. Adra. Over the top to Brian Bobby. And Brian Bobby has got his second goal. His first goal, I think, of the season. I didn't see. I wasn't looking. But that was a sublime finish there. Lovely by João Neves to keep the ball. Lovely little slip through there to Bobby, who then just dinky McDinks the keeper to make it 2-0 to the Royals. And we're having a great away day in Turkey. That's what I like to see. Here we go. Out from the back. Collins, Diaz, Bobby, Adra, out wide to Baracco. Where's he going to go with it? Down the line? No, Garcia. Over the top to João Neves. Great save there by Herrera. We've also got to play Barcelona as well, and Mainz. So, not looking forward to playing Barcelona. João Neves tries to keep it in. Pereira does well to win it back. Murphy, first start, I think, for the Royals, gets it out. Here they go. Beşiktaş trying to get on the counter, and they do. They get in behind. Do not do any silly fouls. And lovely interception there by Arda. Here comes João Neves on the counter-attack. Arda through, ball to Bobby. He could, if he's onside, that is one of the best runs I've seen in my life. But that looked miles offside, and it was. He was onside. What a pass. Let's have a look here. And he is just about on. Bobby, no defender. If I was their manager, I would be losing my shit. Because that run, let's have a look here. The lines will be drawn. And look at that, he is quite far onside. So that is great to see. 3-0 away in Turkey. Difficult place to go in Istanbul. Istanbul, very well known for being quite tough away from home for European sides. The fans will let you know how they feel. And that's the way football should be. They're not really getting any shots on target. We've had 10 shots, 6 on target. They've had 5 and only 1 on target. We are currently top of the Champions League table. Here comes Garcia, out wide to Pereira. Pereira through to Bobby. Good interception there. Tries to clear it. Diaz, Bobby's there. Oscar Pereira tries to go for it, but over the top. Wasn't enough there to beat the goalkeeper or even get it on target. But Beşiktaş now playing it out. A lovely interception here by the Royals. Lovely closing down. Lovely ball through to Bobby. Could he get his hat-trick? I think that is his hat-trick. It could be. Not telling me at the bottom. I can't remember if he has scored or not. If this is his second goal. I can't remember. That is his hat-trick. Oscar Pereira also getting the goal as well. So what a day for Brian Bobby to come on. Gura got 3 assists in this game so far. So really stamping his case to be starting. Johnny Stones tries to get it. Oh, my life. Now go to the dressing room. Got to praise the lads for doing exceptionally well. Which they have been. And it's great to see here. Right, Beşiktaş with a kick-off highlight. Ardra doing an absolute... He is really pushing for a case to start playing in the main team. Cersei is not doing great this season. High-profile money that he's come in is not really performing, and I'm happy to drop. Bobby through to Oscar Pereira. Can he get his second goal of the game? Lovely run to beat the defence. And a great goal there. It's a second goal of the game. Make it 5-0. And we've only started playing a minute into the second half. Baracco. Ardra back. Playing superbly well. I am very, very impressed. Bobby doing an absolute exceptional role to take over from Nicholas Jackson if he doesn't perform as well. And this is the type of team performance, and that's his 4th goal of the game. This is Bobby's time, and Bobby is doing an absolutely superb job. Ireland. Got that song stuck in my head now. Right, time to make some changes. Garcia can come off for Nick, did really well. Collins can come out now for Nanzinho. Aldra can come off doing a superb job for Cersei. And 4 goals. He deserves to come off for Nicholas Jackson. No, we're not. We're going to put Abdou Kamara up top. Let's hope he does well. Joel Neves, Ardra, lovely another through ball. Oscar Pereira tries to get his hat-trick, but he doesn't. Right. 15 minutes left. We made 4 changes. And here we go again. Pereira intercepted. Kamara's there in the middle open. And Joel Neves should have scored that. But he doesn't. Should have done much better than that. But that's absolutely fine. Their goalkeeper is having a bad day. You get it on target, you're probably scoring. 6-0. First game in the UEFA Champions League. We're going to have much tougher tasks. Mainz winning as well. We've also got Bayern Munich, Borussia Dortmund. That's going to be an absolutely incredible, hard game if we're away from... And they're through and they've scored. Haven't kept a clean sheet. No, that's going to piss me off more than anything. But what players can I bring on? Let's bring on Nicholas Jackson for him. And let's bring Abdou Kamara and bring him back so we can maybe get some runs from the outside in. But yeah, here we go. Great touch there by Manzinho. And there we go. The 6-1 win we have one in here. We will be back for the next game of the Champions League, where we will also be playing Manchester United. So make sure you come back for that. But that has been it. Thank you guys ever so much for joining me today. I hope you guys have had a fantastic weekend. I hope you guys are doing well, especially in this heat. But thank you guys ever so much for watching me. My name's been Mark. You guys have been absolutely fantastic. Peace. Fucking love it.